can't do this, they can't do that, they can't do this.
True.
And what happens?
They've done it.
They might end up in the playoffs.
Yes.
I feel like a straight hypocrite, man. Because when I was saying it, I was not lying. No, I'm not. But see, I acknowledge that everything I said has been wrong.
And I've agreed with you. I didn't think there was any way this team would make it to the playoffs, to be honest.
How is this?
You know how? Because Dallas choked along the way. Dallas should have wrapped up this division weeks ago, but oh no. They've choked themselves right out of the playoffs.
No question.
And this simulation against the Giants is underway officially. Eagles have the ball first. Now, do you think this is an automatic win?
It should be an automatic win, but you look at the rash of guys we have hurt, man. It's unbelievable we have that many guys hurt.
It's crazy.
But yet, Carson's numbers are starting to go upwards and upwards. They're trending upwards, even with the amount of talent that we've lost and that is on IR.
How's D-Jack on the field in this game? How's that possible?
I don't know.
Did he come off IR? They know something we don't know?
No. Look, but if we do make it to the playoffs, he played and they played the first game and they win,
Yeah. He will
he could be eligible the next game.
Ah, okay. Listen, Carson Wentz coming out slinging just the way he's done the last couple of games.
Let's hope that guy's going to be there.
Looking good right out of the gate. So far,
Goddard, he will be there.
That's one of the few healthy players they have on this team right now, Dallas Goddard.
Few healthy weapons.
All right, the Eagles on the move already in Giants territory. And they have a first down, and they're going for blood right out of the gate. And I don't blame them one bit because you need to put this Giants team away. Giants team put quite a scare into them last time they played with old man Eli quarterback in the team.
Absolutely, and it was the first time that Carson used these new weapons that he had.
Yeah.
Guys came out like Greg Ward coming out of the, and Josh Perkins.
Yeah.
Guys that hadn't really played were on the practice squad. And then they got an opportunity to play. Boston Scott.
Sure.
Runs up that Giants defense, plays pretty well. So this is one of those games where we need everything to go right. But hey, that guy right there is going to be back, though.
Well, we think he hasn't been medically cleared as we sit here and talk about this game right now.
Well, why would they say that he?
Well, they say he's out there practicing, but he could be off to the side practicing by himself. You know how they have the injured guys practice separately, but he has not been cleared for contact as we know of it right now.
Okay.
Now, that's a good point because we just saw Jordan Howard in the simulation game, okay, run the football. So let me ask you this here, and this is a good question here from Terrence G. If they are healthy, should Lane Johnson, Jordan Howard, and Zach Ertz play on Sunday against the Giants? Or, let me add to the question, would you sit them out and rest them up for the possibility of the playoffs?
No. I'd rather play them.
Why would you play them?
Why would I sit them?
Why would you play them?
Because it's an opportunity. If those guys don't play, we won't make it to the playoffs.
They haven't had a multitude of guys playing yet. They're still relevant, and we're talking about them getting in the playoffs.
Absolutely. But we're talking about a Giants team on the offensive side of the ball that have been playing very, very well.
And Daniel Jones, since he's been back the last couple of games, they put up 77 points in 2 games.
I mean, 1-2 straight games. I don't care if they're against Miami. I don't care if they're against Washington.
Yeah, Miami team, the Eagles lost too.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, we're talking about a team that can have some weapons, man, that can go out there and do something, man.
All right, let me put it to you
nice
like
this. Nice little touchdown by the Eagles.
Yeah, okay.
Elliott, he better get his out of his butt too, man.
Who?
His head out of Jake Elliott.
Oh, yeah, man. He's what? He's missed 4 of his last 10 field goals?
Yeah, come on. We can't
have that. But to get back to the question, let me put it to you like this. Okay, Lane Johnson's ankle is worse this year than it was last year when he injured his ankle, okay? Jordan Howard has not played since the Bears game, right? Because of nerve issue in that shoulder. And, of course, Zach Ertz has a broken rib, which you could puncture that rib and it could puncture a lung, okay? Why would you put them out there on the field? Those are 3 primary players you're going to need when you have to go up against the likes of, could be Seattle, could be San Francisco, could be Green Bay, could be New Orleans. Why would you put them out on the field
All right,
now?
Player by players.
Huh?
Zach Ertz not on the field.
Okay.
Now, he's the only consistent weapon that Carson has had. And look at the numbers he's putting up. So that's why I will put Ertz in. And there's no need in not playing him when, if you don't play him, the possibility of them losing this game is very, very good.
Okay, now,
All right.
you re-sign Richard Rodgers now. He knows this offense. Now, Richard Rodgers is not Zach Ertz.
No question.
But he can catch the ball. He can block. Dallas Goedert now moves us to your primary tight end. Okay? So I'm more concerned about having Zach Ertz next week than I am this week.
I don't see Perkins is a guy that consistently moves the ball. Now, Richard Rodgers
Okay.
may be able to go out there and do it, but
Okay.
I really know that Zach Ertz can. I mean, it's the nature of what we do, nature of how players play. You play hurt. You're never as healthy as you are the first game of the season. And as the season goes along, there's going to be a rash of injuries. Guys have played with those type of injuries. I mean, I played with those type of injuries.
Okay.
Even what Lane's going through, I played with the same thing that Lane has. It's
But
just
you know his
a
ankle is
pain
pretty
problem.
bad, though, if he's not playing, because Lane is one of the toughest dudes in the league.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the reason why I say this,
Yeah.
because I had to play like this. My second to last game in an Eagles uniform.
Okay.
I thought I had a high ankle sprain. They shot me
Okay.
up. I played with this high ankle.
Oh, what a catch.
Saquon Barkley, flag.
And that's what worries me. Eagles giving up big plays like that because the Giants have 4 big play capabilities on offense.
No question. That guy right there, Saquon. They have
Darius
Darius
Slayton, who burned them last time.
Exactly. Sterling Shepard.
Yep. And Golden Tate.
And Golden Tate.
Yes.
All 3 guys can make a difference.
And they can score. Say
they
what you
don't
want to
have-
say about the Giants, but they can score.
They don't have their big play, Evan Ingram.
Yeah, he's out
tight
for the
end.
season.
He's out for the season.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's a plus. That offensive line still sucks. They've just been playing better. But, you know, like I said, it was against
but
the
see,
Dolphins and it was
true.
against the Redskins.
And now you're playing this Giants team in the Meadowlands, and as you know, it's the last game of the season for them. So what's the battle cry for the coach up there, Pat Sherman, who could be on the hot seat? We can be a spoiler in the division
Exactly.
against one of our hated rivals, number one. Number two, many of you are playing for jobs for next year.
Interviewing for 31 other teams.
Yes. And some of these guys are playing for bonus money.
And then third, they want to send off Eli Manning with the, yes, let's go,
Yep.
if they give him an opportunity to play.
Well, Eli ain't playing. Daniel Jones will be in there unless he gets hurt. And Daniel Jones can do 2 things. He can throw. He's got a very accurate arm. He's got a big arm. And he will take off and run on
Absolutely.
you, which Eli won't. And that's another element for any defense they have to worry about is when a guy's going to take off and run against you.
Well, that's something that, you know, you got to keep the right rush lanes. You got a young bye back there because I like the fact that we can play very well against young quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Schwartz is very good at playing against younger rookie
I think he's
quarterbacks.
7-1 against rookie quarterbacks.
So, I mean, that's.
But you know what
sounds
makes
good
me
to
nervous?
Yeah, that last.
He didn't make Dwayne Haskins look like a rookie. Dwayne Haskins looked like a Pro Bowler.
Yes, he did.
And Dwayne doesn't have half of the weapons that Daniel Jones has at his disposal.
But I'll say this, as we go into the second quarter, Eagles up 7-3. I will say this.
Yep.
They weren't worried about Haskins beating them.
True.
They didn't want AP to beat them. And I would have had the same concept also, defensive
Okay.
concept also. I would keep that extra man in the box. If I was going to blitz, it would be a run blitz because I want to stop Peterson. If you stop Peterson,
Yeah.
then you can win the game. So we stopped Peterson, they won the game. This game, they're going to try to do the same thing, I bet you. They're going to try to stop Saquon Barkley.
Did you see how many yards he had rushing last game?
See, that's what I'm saying.
189 yards rushing.
Got to stop him.
Oh, we've moved ahead to the third quarter. Oh, my goodness, the Giants are up 17-14.
And this is going to be a true possibility.
Yes, it is.
If we don't stop Saquon, who's, you know, he's if not the best running back in the league for the last 2 games. I know he's been the best running back the last 2 games.
Yep.
It could be a very, very long offseason for this Eagles team.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it. For the first time ever, though, they stopped Zeke. Zeke had been averaging 163 yards in total offense against this Eagles team. They shut Zeke down.
And did you hear them? They said, they sent out, yes, the reason why Zeke didn't have that many carries, he was held under 50 yards because he
Because
has
of his
cracked
rib
ribs.
issue?
Yeah. Come on.
Well, okay. Now, let's say that's true. If Zeke had cracked ribs and it affected the way he runs the football or how many touches he got, then why would you put Zach Ertz out there with a broken rib? Huh?
We're not Dallas.
Huh?
That's it. We're not Dallas. Can't think like that.
Every now and then, I got to bring him back to reality, folks. I'm sorry.
Reality. There is no reality here. This Eagles team really doesn't deserve to be in the playoffs, but if they do earn a way into the playoffs,
Yes.
they're supposed to be there.
My answer to that is, if you get in the playoffs any way you can, you deserve to be in the playoffs.
Hey.
Whether you get help to get in the playoffs, whether you make it
That's
on
true.
your own, you deserve
I want a
to be in
Super
the
Bowl.
playoffs.
I want a Super Bowl that way.
Yeah.
As the 6th seed.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they might win 9 games. They might be 8-8.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey, remember when the Seattle team was 7-9, got in the playoffs and won a first-round playoff game?
I remember that too.
Remember that now. So anything can happen once you get in the playoffs. So depending on what happens, if the Eagles do beat the Giants, they will either face Seattle or the 49ers at the Link.
A Marshawn Lynch leg.
Yeah, and Marshawn Lynch is back. Did you see his press conference the other day?
Yeah, man.
The man stepped to the podium. Somebody asked him a question. He said, "Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you very much," and walked off the podium. I'd have been ticked off if I'm in the media and that was the extent of the press conference.
That's what you do.
But that's
though.
March up.
That's what you do, though, man.
What?
You be now. See, you would plan accordingly. So when he got out of the room,
Yeah.
you probably be over in the corner. Hey, let me holler at you.
I am good for that, though.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what D-Gun does. Sometimes you got to let D-Gun do what D-Gun does.
that's how you and BG started. You know, wrong again,
Yeah.
D-Gun.
You got to do what you got to do. But when players trust you, they give you something a little extra. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna need a little bit of right there. We're gonna need Fletcher Cox playing like he played last week, or even better, especially against that that offensive line.
Sure.
He should beat them like a drum.
I refuse to believe that this simulation game is going to allow the Giants to beat the Eagles. I just refuse to believe it.
It better not.
I refuse. Although you can't trust the Eagles' real games by the simulation because, as we know, throughout the course of this season, the simulation games have been off. Way off.
I'm only assuming this, but I think just from going through and I think they went 5 and 10 in simulations.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
5 and 10.
Yeah, Crank, our producer, our beloved producer, Crank, because he cranks out. He gave us that. He kind of threw that stat out.
How did he
there,
get that
man.
name anyway?
Crank, because he cranks out. I can't say the S word, man, but he cranks.
No, you can't say this.
He cranks stuff.
This is a family show. You can't be
It
saying
is.
that kind of
That's
stuff.
why I said stuff.
Okay.
Always trying to, see what I'm saying?
I got to watch him, folks. I'm sorry. Because you know what? Sometimes he gets a little off kilter.
No.
See, you people don't know what he's really like. He's a good person, some of the best people you ever want to meet, but there's that dark side to bear
What dark side, man?
that people don't know about.
What are you talking
And I try to
about?
bring you back into the light.
I'm a great guy. When do
You
I,
are a great guy.
what do
I
I
admit
do?
it. I'm the first one to admit it.
But so how am
But
I
you also
bad
have
guy?
this side. You're like the big little brother, who pokes and prods the older brother. And then when then the older brother smacks him back, "Mommy hit me." Yeah, he's that guy. That's him.
Trish, he's picking on me.
Why you bring
again.
my wife into this, man? I'm bring your wife into this. I'm calling Sanju when we done.
You can.
I'm calling Sanju. Enough of this. Hey, we got another question here. Are either of you worried about Daniel Jones staying hot? Yes.
Very, very much.
Yes,
so.
especially in their backyard. Yes.
And considering the fact that the way Saquon's been playing and just him being that presence back there
Yes.
and running play action, bringing up those linebackers and leaving the middle of that field empty because you're going to have a safety in the box to stop Saquon or at least contain him a little bit. That's a lot of open field that's going to be left for,
Yeah.
for McLeod to run around in. And we all know at this point, our DBs at this point, man.
What do you want to say
I mean,
about
Ronald
the DBs?
Darby is not even playing.
What do you want to say about the DBs?
You think they played well this year?
Yeah, sure, Barrett. Hey, man, remember, I have to go in that locker room every week.
Right.
Yeah, Barrett, they played extremely well this year.
I'll go in the locker room, too.
He ain't been in the locker room since training camp.
We all in front of company. You going to be telling people that, man?
I'm just
We all
saying.
in front of company, bro.
I'm sorry.
Put my business
Okay.
out there like that.
I'm sorry.
I talk to the guys all the time.
You do?
Outside of football.
Okay. All right. At the club?
No.
Stop there. Look at Doug, man. Doug should sue the simulation company for
You
this.
look like you're always sleepy, man.
I know, man.
Sleepy or drunk, one of the two.
You can't be saying that, man. You're incriminating people. You can't be saying that.
Doug eats ice cream. He don't drink, man.
You sure?
That's what he wants, ice cream, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking.
Is that not what he always eats? Ice
It
cream.
is true.
Okay,
It is
then.
true.
See,
I'm
he's
just
always
checking.
trying to get me in trouble. Always trying to do that. All right, we still, at this point, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. We're down by 3. Now, this is where I want to see Doug be that innovator I've seen him be for the past 3
Yeah,
weeks.
Dallas, something big.
With the likes of no Zackers out there. It's gonna be tough, man.
No Zach, no Lane. The running back situation will be fine with Boston Scott and Miles Sanders.
Right.
But your right tackle's not there.
Now, if he does play,
If who plays?
if Howard does play,
Right.
and there's a possibility he does,
Yes.
you don't want to play him.
I don't want to play him. You know, dude, I don't have to tell you this. Anytime you're talking about nerve damage somewhere,
Yeah.
I don't care how good it feels, man. It's like a bad sprained ankle,
Yep.
sprained wrist. You get out there, it feels good. You take one shot, you set back a couple of weeks again.
Yep.
You don't need that right now. Get them. And what if one of your other backs gets hurt in this last game? What if Miles or Boston gets hurt in this last game? And you throw Jordan out there for maybe 5 or 10 plays, he takes another stinger. Now you're down 2 backs instead of 1. Can't do it.
At this point, we got to do it, man, because we don't have
So based on what we've seen this team do all season, well, at least let's say second half of the season, with players dropping like flies, you don't have faith in the fact that if those 3 guys don't play, the Eagles still have enough talent on both sides of the ball to eke out a win against the Giants.
No, I don't.
But they did it against the Giants the first time. They did it against the Redskins.
And was the
They were able to do it.
Was the common denominator?
They had to come from behind and do it.
Both times. Both times.
Ye of little faith.
2-minute warning. We're still down by 3.
Is that Daniel Jones or Eli?
That's Eli right there.
I was going to say, man.
You
That
see
looked
the
like
Eli face?
He always had that sad look, even when he's winning. Always had that sad look on his face, like somebody stole his last dollar.
Sorry, look, they get 0 coverage right now. That's because they're in big personnel with the Giants. I would say I would do that also and just hand the ball off right there.
Boom, boom, boom. All right. Timeout. Timeout's been called. All right, Giants up 3.
This is setting up to be
Less than 2 minutes to go.
This is setting up to be a cover behind win, the sorts of we've seen for the past
Sure.
three weeks besides Dallas.
Hey, Richard T. asked a question. If the Eagles make it to the second round of the playoffs, does Sean Jackson be ready to make an impact? Will he be ready to make an impact?
I think so. If
He
we
better.
Make, if we make it to the second round.
All right, Giants have punted the ball. Eagles have the ball first and 10 at their own 33. 1:51 left in the game. Carson all day to throw. Throws a nice out route. I like that. You don't have to go deep. Just get the ball to the right man.
Keep the sticks moving. See, there he is. The man has the play.
Yeah, but in a simulation
Shoot it
game,
up.
you're not hurting them. What do you mean shoot it up?
Shoot it up.
But what if the brake punctures a lung, man?
Shoot it up, bro. You got to shoot it up, man.
Really?
Like, I'm about to shoot your voice up, man, because
What?
you done had laryngitis the past 2 weeks, everybody.
So I'm
And
hanging in there. I'm hanging in there.
He was off, bro.
What do you mean I was off?
He was off for 2 weeks.
How you put my business all out in public
My
like
fault,
that, man?
my fault.
Was
They
that
didn't
retaliation or what?
They didn't see you on Quick Slants,
I was
presented by Nissan.
I was recovering.
Right.
Yeah, I was.
I would, yeah. I should have gave you a Toradol shot, man. Gave you an
A
injection.
what?
You'd have been fine.
No, there ain't no way in the world I'd ever let you shoot me with a needle with anything in it. No. Probably put some like horse medication in there.
Absolutely.
Trying to get me out of there.
Make you feel good.
All right, Eagles in desperation mode.
They bring 4.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Carson?
There we go. Go to who they go to? The guy, Mr. Ertz.
That's got it.
No, it's got it. Okay. That
88,
number.
86, all the same.
It looks the same when the jersey's all scrunched.
Giants are committed to giving them all the underneath stuff and not letting them get deep. I don't know if the Eagles have a receiver that can go deep, though, to be honest.
Greg Ward. They just signed somebody else. Who they signed?
Man, I don't know, man. They got players coming in off the streets, man. I don't know who these guys are. Look at Carson. Get out of bounds, Carson. Oh!
There we go.
Broke a tackle. Look at, oh! At least he didn't fumble.
There we go. See, that's what he's going to have to do. There we go. Then he gave a little jazz to a little funk to it.
Hey, at least he didn't fumble. Sorry, Carson. I didn't mean it. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I said that.
But at this point, Carson's he's in a position right now. He's as healthy as he's been
Yep.
in the second half of the season.
36 yards to go.
He
For
loves
the
the play
tying and
call.
winning score. Oh, incomplete. Oh,
He loves
Dang it.
the offense that they're running.
wow. You what?
He loves the offense they're running.
He should, because he gets to improvise a lot.
Yep.
Let Carson be Carson, man. Let him wheel and deal.
And that's what he's been doing. He's been moving out the pocket.
Yes. Get him out of there.
Keeps the rush off of
I
him.
hate when he's standing in that pocket like that, man,
Me
because
too. Me too.
crazy things happen. The ball gets slapped out of his hand. Oh, he said, uh-oh, this could be it. This is
Play
it.
action. Play action.
Boom. Oh,
That was almost an INT.
he threw that in triple coverage. All right, so now we're looking at a 3rd and 10 situation.
Get the first.
16 seconds left in the game.
You got to just at least get the first.
I don't know. Wait, you need more than just the first. Oh, you mean for the field goal. Okay. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. What you gonna do? Delay draw? Oh, no.
Is that the worst possible?
He just lost
play?
5 yards.
So they have to kick field goal now.
All right, here we go. 4th and like what, 16,
It's
15?
53.
4th and 14, okay. Why is the offense still on the field? You're going for the tie. Don't do it, offense. What are they doing? Okay, here we go. Come on, Elliott. Timeout. Giants call
Ice him.
timeout.
They iced him. Turn out to be a pretty good game.
Jake. Jake, of course, has missed 4 of his last 10 field goals when he was
Yeah.
automatic before that.
He had a terrible game last week.
Yeah, he did.
Terrible game.
All right, here we go. What's it going to be? Could we be looking at overtime and simulation here?
Yep.
So this one's going to be from 57. It is up, and it is
Good.
no good.
No good.
Wow. No good.
Victory formation by the Giants.
Wow. Unfortunately, that's been Jake's MO for the last couple of weeks.
How mad am I right now?
Giants win the game. Can you believe this?
I'm hot, man.
Hot as fish greek. Look at that. Can you believe this?
They're going to be sitting next to us.
Wow.
For the playoffs.
Oh, my goodness.
This cannot happen. We
No,
cannot
no.
have this. Now, you talking about not playing Lane, not playing
I'm not playing
Hurts.
it. Not doing
Come
it.
on, man.
I can't do it.
Come on.
I'm
We gotta
sorry.
play it.
I got to look at the bigger picture. I think they can beat the Giants without those 3 players.
I hope so. I really do, man. Because I'd rather work next week, man.
You what?
I'd rather work next weekend.
You rather work?
Next weekend.
You work? Oh, anyway. Hey, we want to thank you.
We all in front of company. You always doing that, bro.
We want to thank you for hanging out with us throughout the course of this season.
Yes.
We don't know if we'll be doing playoffs or not. We're still waiting to find out. But if we are, we'll be back here again next week talking about the Eagles and their first round opponent in the playoffs. If not, want to thank you for hanging out with us all season long. Of course, choose Nissan today for great offers on the most exciting lineup ever. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Also, you can watch us on Quick Slants Monday through Thursday, 6
6:30
o'clock.
to 6 to 6:30 every
Check
day,
us
all
out.
day. For Barrett Brooks, I'm Derek Gunn. Happy New Year, everybody.